Hey there, welcome to Bear and Becoming. I'm your host, Juliet, and this is a space where we get to be real about healing, growth, and discovering who we truly are. Each episode, we're gonna get to be able to dive into life's messy, beautiful lessons. We share stories, reflections, and practical insights to help you grow one conversation at a time. Hey guys, welcome back to Bear and Becoming, and this is a healing edition. I'm your host, Juliet, and I am so happy to be back again. This episode is going to be a little bit different from the rest because it's going to be mostly a conversation where I get to dive deep into a topic and just tell you the do's and don'ts. And today, I want to be talking about manifestation, and not the cute Pinterest version, but the real kind, the uncomfortable kind, the healing kind, because we are all manifesting something. A new version of ourselves, a better relationship, more money perhaps, more peace, or even just the strength to get through the week. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You set the intention, you say the affirmation, you're manifesting the blessing with your whole chest, and life says, okay, cool. But first, let's break down everything that's blocking you from receiving that. And suddenly you're like, wait, this isn't what I asked for. But what if it is? What if the breakdown is the beginning of the blessing? Manifesting isn't magic. It's not saying, I'm rich today, wake up tomorrow, and just turn into a millionaire. But actually, manifesting works when your mindset shifts. When you believe something is possible, your brain starts noticing opportunities your old self would have ignored. Manifesting is a combination of belief, identity, and aligned action. It's a lifestyle. It's a decision you have to keep making every single day. But here's where we struggle. Sometimes you're manifesting from pain, manifesting on old wounds, manifesting a life we're not emotionally ready to hold. You can manifest a healthy relationship, but if chaos is the only love you've ever known, you'll sabotage the peace you prayed for. This is why healing is a huge part of manifesting. You don't just manifest what you want, you manifest what you believe you're worthy of. And so today, I want us to take manifestation off the vision board and just bring it into real life. Let's talk about how it works, why it sometimes doesn't, and who you must become to sustain your blessings. Because you are not just chasing a dream, you are becoming the person who can live in that dream every single day. All right, let's get into it. So let's talk about how manifestation actually works. Because somewhere along the way, we made it sound like a cosmic Amazon order. Like, you think it, you say it twice, maybe a crystal, and boom, it's on your doorstep in like 3 to 5 business days, if only. But the truth is, manifestation isn't magic. It's momentum. It's your thoughts, your actions, and energy deciding to finally stop arguing with each other and move in the same direction. You can't manifest peace if you're addicted to the chaos. You can't manifest confidence if you keep shrinking every time someone looks at you sideways. The universe is like, babe, what are you doing here? Manifestation works when your identity matches your intention. When you start showing up like the person who already has what you're asking for even before it shows up. Like, you want that dream job, start dressing like you already got the offer. You want love, start treating yourself the way you want someone else to. You want peace, stop relying to the drama group chat. That's the real manifestation. Not pretending everything's perfect, but moving like you believe things are getting better. Because they are. You're just catching up to them. There was a time I used to think manifesting was actually about wishing for something really, really hard. Writing the same affirmation 100 times, repeating it until the universe had no choice but to listen. But at some point, I realized the universe was waiting on me to change, not the other way around. I kept asking for things I wasn't emotionally ready to hold. I said I wanted peace, I wanted love, but I didn't even know how to rest in it. I said I wanted to grow, but I was scared of letting go. And that's when it clicked for me. Manifestation isn't about getting what you want. It's about becoming who can hold it. The moment I stopped chasing and started aligning, things shifted. I didn't have to beg life to happen for me anymore. It just started flowing quietly and naturally. And maybe that's what this whole journey is about. Not demanding miracles, but learning how to meet them halfway. Identity, healing, and alignment. Let's talk about the healing part, the part where we like to skip. Because manifesting isn't just speaking what you want, it's gonna be about grieving what you've outgrown. And I'll be honest, I've had moments where I said, I'm ready for better. But my habits were loyal to worse. I told myself, I deserve soft love. But the love I always entertained was always loud, confusing, or just painful. I said, I wanted peace, but I kept reopening doors that disturbed my spirit. And there was a time I kept asking myself, why do I attract the same disappointments? And the answer was simple. I hadn't healed the part of me that believed that that's all I could get. And when your wounds choose for you, you will always pick what hurts. Healing isn't real. Healing is the real manifestation work. Because the version of you who has the life you want isn't driven by fear anymore. You don't have to become a brand new person overnight. You just need to make decisions your healed self would be proud of. So let this land slowly. Every time you choose peace over chaos, every time you say no to what drains you, every time you show up even when you feel shaky, you are aligning with your future. Because healing is not about pretending the past didn't happen. It's about refusing to let it be your identity. You are not who hurt you. You are who you are becoming. So, if you're manifesting a life you've never had before, be patient with the part of you learning how to receive it. I'm going to give you a few practical tools to manifest from a healed space. Now that we've talked about how manifestation really works, let's talk about how you can bring that energy into your own life intentionally and not hurriedly. Number 1, get clear on what you truly want. Before asking for something, take time to understand why you want it. Is it coming from love or from fear? Because clarity doesn't come from rushing. It comes from honesty. So write it down, be specific. And don't just say, I want peace. Say, I want to feel calm in my body, safe in my choices, and surrounded by people who make me feel grounded. Number 2, rehearse the feeling, not just the goal. Manifestation isn't just about visualizing. It's about emotional rehearsal. Feel the version of you who already has what they asked for. When you can feel joy before it arrives, you become magnetic to move more of it. And number 3, detach from the timeline. This might be the hardest part, letting go. Sometimes the delay is protection. Sometimes it's preparation. And the universe isn't saying no. It's saying not yet. You're still becoming. Number 4, align your actions, because energy is powerful, but so is effort. Take those small steps that mirror the version of you you're becoming. If you're manifesting confidence, speak up in rooms where you'd normally stay quiet. If you're manifesting stability, start managing what's already in your hands, and that's gonna work out for you. Trust me. And number 5, trust the becoming, because healing isn't linear. Some days you'll feel aligned, other days you'll feel lost, but every day you are still moving. You're not behind, you're not late, you are exactly where your next version needs you to be. Next, let's talk about why manifesting sometimes fails. Because let's be honest with each other, we don't always get what we manifest, right? And when that happens, we start doubting. Maybe this doesn't work. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I don't deserve good things. First of all, you deserve every good thing you desire. Full stop. Because here's the real reason manifestation fails. We're manifesting the life, but still holding onto the version of us that isn't built for that life. Some of us are praying for stability while entertaining people who bring chaos. Some of us are manifesting abundance while we're still scared to take risks or show up. Some of us want love, but we don't trust anyone enough to let them love us. And the universe responds to clarity. If your heart doesn't know what it wants, how should the universe? Sometimes the blessing doesn't come yet because if it came today, you wouldn't know what to do with it. Imagine asking for a soft life, but you're still addicted to suffering. You would sabotage every soft moment you receive. Imagine asking for someone who chooses you, but deep down, you still think you're hard to love. Manifesting requires identity alignment. Your vision has to match with your behavior. If you say you're becoming a better version of yourself, your choices have to stop worshipping the old version. And so, listen, this isn't judgment, it's basically grace. You're allowed to grow slowly. You are allowed to outgrow the things you once begged for. And take a moment and ask yourself, am I manifesting from fear or from freedom? Because fear-based manifesting sounds like, I need this or I'll be nothing. But healing-based manifestation says, I am already something and I am calling in more. So, if manifestation hasn't worked for you yet, don't give up. Don't shrink your dreams. Expand your identity. Become someone your blessings can rely on. If no one has told you this today, you are allowed to want more for yourself. Because healing is not a straight line. Becoming is not a one-day event. But every time you choose alignment over chaos, you are manifesting the future version of yourself. Every time you stop replaying old stories, you make space for a new chapter. And every time you say, I deserve better, the universe actually listens. So, thank you for spending your time with me today. Thank you for choosing growth, and thank you for choosing you. If today's episode spoke to you, follow the show, leave a review, and share this with someone else who's manifesting a better life. This is Becoming, the Healing Edit.